Hi there. I'm going to be sharing with you a beautiful broken glass nail art design. Now it might look very complicated, very detailed, but I found that it's actually very easy to recreate. And really the star of the show, or the star of this design, is this iridescent cellophane wrap. I picked up this cellophane wrap from my local Hobby Lobby, and I know you can also find it at your local Michael's. So you're going to need a very small piece of the cellophane wrap, about 2 inches by 3 inches in width and length, and you're going to cut out different size shapes of all sorts. You're recreating the broken glass or the shattered glass look. They don't have to be perfect shapes, you just want to vary them by length and size, some diamond shapes, some trapezoids, triangles, etc. So here I'm just creating as many shapes as possible, making sure that they're not too big because they are to fit on your nail surface. So once you've prepped the cellophane crystals, you're going to brush those aside. You're going to come back to them after you've done your base coats. So you're going to use any base coat of choice. I'm using the Sally Hansen Ultimate Shield base and top coat here. I'm going to go ahead and paint it all over my nails. So the next item that you're going to need is some sort of black polish. The one I'm using here is Kiko Milano Dream Wish. I don't know if it has a specific name, but really any black polish of choice will work. Just make sure that it's opaque and it's not translucent or on the I guess clearer side. So you want a dark, opaque black polish. And then you're going to go ahead and paint that on top of the base coat that you placed earlier. So after you've painted your black coat, you're going to need some sort of candle to pick up your crystal cellophane pieces. You're going to use the end of the candle to pick up pieces that will fit onto your nail bed. I'm strategically looking for pieces that will fit the corners and ends of my nails so that no pieces are too long or the points are sticking out on the sides. But don't worry too much if they do. You can always go back and trim any of the cellophane pieces that are sticking out with a cuticle cutter. So you'll go ahead and just start looking for pieces that will fit almost as if you're building a puzzle here. You don't want to overlap too much. You do still want the black base to show so that way you get the broken glass effect. I do want to mention that midway through the design I did switch over to a smaller candle as this larger yellow candle was quite difficult to see what I was doing and of course the placement of the crystals. So you want to find a really thin or very skinny piece of candle to help you to do the design. I think even a crayon might work as well.
I'll go ahead and polish over it.
So after you've gone ahead and topped off your right hand with a final top coat, you can go ahead and switch over to your left hand side. I did go ahead and apply another wet base to my left hand as it had dried while I was working on the other hand, so that allows the cellophane to stick a little bit better. And here I am, I've switched over to the smaller candle. I'm picking and choosing the pieces that'll fit finely onto the nail bed.
Like, what type is she doing? It's so far away.
So if you're finding that you don't have the time or you just don't want to decorate all of your fingernails with the crystal cellophane pieces, you can choose to accent just one or two nails like here. I think it comes out equally as beautiful, so definitely something you can play around with in terms of design. And that is it for this nail design. You can go back and clean up any messes on the sides of your nails with a polish remover pen and trim any pieces that stick out. It's such an easy and beautiful nail design that can be recreated by anyone. So with the leftover cellophane pieces, you're going to want to store those. So put it in a little container for future use. I've seen this design in different colors. Some people have used a pearl base or white base, and the cellophane shines or reflects so beautifully depending on the color of the base. So definitely save these pieces and try out different color schemes or combos. I'm sure it'll come out just as beautifully. As always, thank you for tuning in, and I will see you in my next one.